Alright, so I'm going to explain to you how to change this guy here, which is a siphon feed. You're supposed to have a little cup down here. Got him removed right now. To a gravity feed right here. Reason to do that is so you require less air. A little bit easier on the cleaning, not a whole lot. It's a pretty similar brush. I'm not going to build it here. I'm just going to show you the differences and what I did to turn the other one into this. So, first thing, this is your Harbor Freight Deluxe airbrush. It's the only one from Harbor Freight that's worth doing anything with. And doesn't mean it's as good as some of these others I have either. But some of the annoying things about it are going to be, it's a copy of the Badger 150, I believe. So this guy's really loose, and when you take the needle out, this can pop off. You gotta get this little thing set back in, and that's not fun. Anyway, also over here, these guys get in the way when you're trying to adjust that, so I found that I still end up taking off the blue anodized, or well, they come in different colors, the anodized piece. Other than that, fairly average brush. So, things I did. Cut that off, sanded it down smooth. I might take it off a little bit more, get rid of those wings. Let's see. Cut off the whole tube at the bottom. You can see it's not so pretty on this one. This was my first try. Next time I'm probably going to cut it with just a little bit of a ridge left and take a really, really short screw and epoxy it in instead of coating it with epoxy like this. Make it a lot prettier. This cup is right here from a Porsche, it's pronounced, VSR brush. You can get a VSR -1, -2, -3. The one's the smallest. 2 is the biggest I could find, so I've got a couple of those cups. I'll be converting the other brush here soon. What I did was drilled a little hole at an angle here, same angle as that one. So basically about there, maybe a 45-ish. First thing was did it with something really, really small. I sanded it down a little bit in the spot so I could even get it to stay, not be drilling holes all over the place. Once I got a hole, got it to the size I wanted, sanded down the edges, roughed them up just a little bit so I wouldn't have little shavings. Then I just put the brush in, got it positioned, made sure I wasn't pushing it too far so the needle could still go in fairly well. You'll feel that when the needle gets to about here where my finger is, you get a little pressure. That's normal. That's not it hitting this. Just make sure it doesn't feel any harder than that. Once you have this at the angle you want, just take some epoxy, cut off a Q-tip, and mix up your epoxy, about $5 or so at Walmart. Just mix up a little dab of that and use the non-cotton end of the Q-tip that you just cut and smooth that all around. Make sure once you've done it, lay it like that so it can go around the back end. That's it. I just made sure I didn't get any inside. Waited about an hour, even though it's 5-minute epoxy. Went down, tested it. Thing works fine. So got another one to convert here soon. So hopefully that helps you. Also, this is more something to do if you want that kind of brush and a gravity feed like that, and you already have this deluxe Harbor Freight airbrush. If you're looking to get a gravity feed for around $30–40, you might just go to tcpglobal.com and order it from there. I know they've got a lot of stuff for fairly cheap. It's your average cheap Chinese stuff, just like what you'll get at Harbor Freight, plus a lot of good American and German stuff too. Pretty good place to get things.